welcome to my channel, Sleeved and Awesome. I am Erica, and today is Saturday. Now, I usually do not record on Saturdays, but it's not just a regular Saturday, okay? It's a very special occasion. It's a very special Saturday. As you can tell by the title of my video, today marks 2 months. 2 months since I've had my gastric sleeve surgery. So I just wanted to share my excitement about being 2 months post-op and just record a little reflection over these last 2 months. So I'm just going to jump into my little reflection by saying, where I'm at. Give my numbers, my updated weights. When I started my whole journey, when I first met with my surgeon, it was October of 2021. So back in October at my first visit, I weighed 373 pounds, okay? And on the day of surgery, March 21st, I was 343 pounds. Now today I am 315 pounds, y'all. 315.2 to be exact. So I am super excited to say I am down a total of 58 pounds exactly today. 58 pounds since my initial consultation. Now, since I've had surgery, I am down a total of 29.4 pounds. I'm almost down 30 pounds since my surgery 2 months ago today. So I am super excited to just see all this progress and feel all this progress. It has been amazing so far. My journey has been, full of ups and downs and good days and bad days, but I am super excited and happy with my decision. I am still just finding my footing and figuring out what life is gonna look like after surgery. And to be honest, I'm still progressing in my diet. So right now I'm on soft foods. When I was discharged from the hospital, which was just a day after my surgery, I was discharged on a clear liquids diet. So I talk about all the different phases in other videos. So please check those out if you want to know more about those various phases and kind of what that experience looked like to be prepared to go into the hospital and getting discharged. I definitely have some tips on just some things that kind of helped me or things that I found along the way. And I also post weekly updates where I talk about that a little bit more in depth too. But I was discharged on a clear liquids diet, and I did that for a total of 2 days. Then I went on to a full liquid diet, and I did that phase for about 3 weeks. I think it was somewhere about 3 weeks that I was on full liquids. Then after 3 weeks, I went to pureed foods, and I did that for 2.5 weeks. Now, I've been on soft foods for, I think, maybe 3 weeks now. So I've been on soft foods, which has been great. It has been going very well. I've added more variety, and I'm actually eating real food now. So that's been amazing. But just in a couple days, so this week coming up, I'm going to be on my lifelong diet, y'all. So that's it. There's no more, gradual, little steps. We in the lifelong now, okay? Well, we about to be in the lifelong. Not quite yet. I still have a couple more days. So that's super exciting just in itself. Because let me tell y'all, when I was on that liquid diet, which I had to do a liquid before surgery for a week, and then it was 3 weeks after surgery, that was a long month. And I think it was maybe 4.5 weeks, and it was long, y'all. It was a long time. But I made it through, and I made it through the puree food. I blended up that chicken, okay? I was eating my little chicken with a spoon, but I made it through, and I am just so proud of me. I am proud of me. There has definitely been an adjustment since getting surgery. I have been struggling to meet my goals. I talk about that quite frequently. If it's my water goal or my protein goals, that hasn't been a perfect journey for me. Okay, so I have felt the effects of not hitting those goals in, just feeling super tired, no energy, okay? Having headaches, just feeling very just sluggish. Like I felt those effects. So not every day has been a great day, but some days are amazing. Some days are just not as amazing, and that's okay, like, because I'm making it through. And that's just the thing about this process. Like, you just have to keep pushing, and you have to keep your goals in mind. Remember why you do this, and just keep striving. Okay, I got my bottle right here, and I can't really see it in the camera, so you guys probably can't see where I'm at, but I'm right here. And I had a 20-ounce Gatorade today. Okay, so don't look at that like, Erica, you ain't hardly drinking more water yet. I had some Gatorade too, y'all, because I'm doing it, okay? But yeah, so like today, 2 months post-op, I went for a 4-mile walk, and I stopped at the gym on the way back and did just like a little 20-minute little workout. I think my counter was like 21 minutes. So I was probably like in there for like 25 minutes. I know my workout for today, the one that I chose to do, was like set for, it was a 40-minute workout, but y'all, some of those workouts were like side planks, and another one was just with a machine that was not in the gym. So I just opted not to do anything instead of like finding something comparable to do. But look at me working out, y'all. I'm going for my little 4-mile walk and working out. Like, who is this? It's Erica with her sleeve, okay? It's sleeved Erica. It's sleeved and awesome Erica. That's who it is. But it's just been a gradual progression. When I first had my surgery, like, I guess even before that, okay? So before I had my surgery, like, I was super hard on myself. And I'm like, Erica, don't make this decision lightly, okay? And I still stand firm in that. Like, I don't think that this is a light decision that you just make. I think that you definitely talk with your team of medical professionals. If you have, like, you know, your trusted people around you, loved ones, friends, or whoever, like, you can trust their opinion. Like, you talk to them, like, you weigh out the pros and the cons on your own, you research, and you make that decision. I definitely don't say make it lightly. I think that I definitely overanalyzed. I don't know, maybe I didn't. I don't know if you can't overanalyze, but I tried to do my best to set myself up for success, and I think some things were helpful, and I think some things I thought would be helpful, but they probably weren't as helpful. But one of the things that I wanted to do before I had my surgery was work on, like, building some type of active routine, you know? So, you know, I have more than just a few pounds to lose, you guys. So I know, like, for me, like, this surgery, of course, is a tool, and it's going to help me. But I also know that I have to do my part. So for me, in my head, I'm like, I just want to be more active. Like, that's something that I really want to focus on, because I was active before in the past, but as I gained more and more weight, like, I just had less energy. My knees were achy, my back was achy, and, like, activities just weren't fun because I didn't have any endurance or stamina. And it's just like, okay, where is the bench at? You know, going for a walk is like, okay, this is nice, but let me sit down for a second. So it's like, it just wasn't fun anymore. I felt like just my mobility wasn't even the same. My speed wasn't the same. And if I'm going for a walk with others, it's like I'm always, like, lagging behind. It's like, hey, can we kind of slow down? So for me, it's like I was kind of looking forward to be more active. Now, I'm not no athlete, and I'm not out here, like, playing sports and, like, working out and doing all of that. I never like to work out, but I've done it, you know. But I do like to go out and walk and just do different things. So for me, before I had surgery, one thing that I did was I was trying to build that habit of going for walks. So I tried to go for a walk every day. I mean, not every day, but I tried to do it as much as I can. So I tried to do 6 days a week. I mean, some weeks would be 7 days, you know, some weeks would be 6 days, some weeks would be 5 days, but on average, like, I was walking 6 days a week, and I tried to walk for, you know, an hour and a half every day. Now, it's a real casual, leisurely pace, you know, like, I'm feeling good. I'm not, like, out there sprinting, but I'm not dragging my feet, but I walk pretty slow. But that didn't matter to me. All that mattered is that I was getting out there and I was walking, y'all, okay? So I would walk anywhere from like 3 miles to like 4.5 miles a day. So once I had my surgery, like I had to build myself back up there, right? When I had my surgery, one of the important things that they tell you when discharging you is to make sure you're walking. Get up and walk. Like circulating that blood is really going to help prevent blood clotting. And also, I've definitely read and definitely been told, that the walking helps too with the gas pains that are experienced a lot of times after this type of surgery. So I remember, I was just so tired after surgery. So my walks would look like, a tenth of a mile, like 0.10 at a time. I would just get up and like walk around, and I would like set my fitness tracker and I would like see how much I was walking, and I would just, do that every hour. But towards like the end of my first week of being at home, like I was up to doing like a mile a day. It just took me like 10 times to get to that mile, 10 little walks, but I was up to like a mile a day. And then maybe after a week or 2 weeks, like I was up to walking like a half a mile at a time. And then I was up to doing 2 miles a day, breaking my 2 miles up throughout the day, but then I was up to 2 miles a day. So then, a couple weeks later, then I was back up and I did like my first like long walk, and I was like feeling good. And today, I did my 4-mile walk and my little workout, like I said. So it's been a gradual progression. And it's good. I started working out with a trainer. I really want to strength train. I really want to just aid my body in this transformation. As I mentioned, I have a lot of weight to lose. Once I start losing that fat, like I don't know like what my skin's going to do, but I also just want to work on building that muscle, making sure I'm getting my protein in, so I don't lose any muscle mass. But I just want to help with, help decrease the chances of the excess skin as much as I can. I don't know if this will help at all, but it don't hurt, it don't hurt to try. And more importantly, like I'm gonna be gaining some strength, okay? I'm gonna be nice and strong out here. So that's just important to me. So I've been working with my trainer now, doing some strength training, just doing some like body exercises with my body weight, lifting weights, using different machines. So that has been going well too. But yeah, I think just all in all, like these 2 months have, it's taught me a lot. I'm learning every day. Things as simple as drinking water, it looks different now. I'm really struggling with like timing things out, but life just looks differently. So this 2 months has just been me healing, my body healing, and me wrapping my mind around like what life looks like now. So making sure I'm getting my water in, knowing like, Erica, if you fall behind on your water, you can't just chug the water and catch up. Or it looks like, Erica, if you're eating dinner, don't even get any water, because you can't eat and drink at the same time. You can't do that anymore. So this phase of life is just like a reintroduction. It's like the new and improved you. So I am just trying to figure out what this version of Erica likes, like what my little stomach, what she likes and what she doesn't like. So that is like kind of where I'm at right now. And I feel like that is how life will be for me, for like the next month, the next 2 months. Because while I'm kind of like wrapping up the reintroduction of food in stages as far as liquid, pureed, soft, like I'm going into my lifelong phase, but there's so many foods that I still have to try, It's like, am I going to be able to eat this? Is this going to agree with my body? So there's still like this just this newness. You know, you have to retrain your mind because it has to catch up with like your new body now, your new little stomach. So that's just where I'm at, y'all. I don't know. I don't know if this video, I don't know if you're like, I don't know why I'm watching this video. I don't even know if you're still watching because I just rambled. I rambled. But that's been my 2 months. I can't really think of anything else. I am on my vitamins. I take my multivitamin that I got from my surgeon's office. So I am taking that. I am going to pick up some calcium to take because I was just recommended to start that. I also think I'm going to pick up some collagen and start taking that as well. And I also think that I'm going to go ahead and start on some hair, nails, and skin vitamins to 2 months post-op, and no difference I'm seeing like in my hair yet as far as like having a concern of like thinning or shedding, but I am just at 2 months. So we will see if that still stays the case, but I'm going to start those vitamins just so hopefully I can get ahead of things, and that can be something that I don't have to worry about. So that's that. I've been to one appointment with my dietitian since surgery, and that was maybe like 2 weeks ago. It was pretty recently. Yes, it was 2 weeks ago because it was after my 6-week mark. So I had that appointment. We just kind of like reset those standards and like made sure I was doing okay. She answered any questions I have. I have my next appointment with my doctor's office in about a month from today. So at that point, they will check all my blood levels, which I'm very interested to see just kind of like where all my vitamins and things are, like just to make sure I'm good. So I'm really looking forward to that visit, actually. So they do that 3 months post-op. So I have about 1 more month until I go in for that visit. Yeah, so other than that, I can't really think of anything else. You know, there's just like a major recap in this time. I think just for me, I am just excited. I am very grateful for this journey. I said this in the beginning of the video, but I'm going to say it again because I can't overstate it as far as like having ups and downs and knowing that that's normal. Your body is going through so much. So after surgery, like there's a lot going on, you know, like physically your body just went through a lot. Okay. Your body just went through major surgery and it's using up all that energy to heal. Also, you have things going on like hormonally, like there's just a lot of different changes. Also emotionally, like this is a whole new world, okay? Like you have to look at things differently, and that might look like relearning. And for me, you know, sometimes that looks like sadness and it looks like depression. Y'all, I know this sounds crazy. Maybe it doesn't, but I'm just gonna say it. I don't know. I feel kind of weird saying it out loud, but sometimes like I for real feel like I lost my best friend. Sometimes like I'll be looking at my little bitty portion of food, okay? Like the little portion of food I have, and I'll eat about half of the little portion, and I'll just look at it and be sad. You know, like I lost my best friend. Like, man, I want to eat you, but I physically can't. Like, and that makes me sad. Like, it makes me sad I can't eat as much. It makes me sad that I can't overeat or binge. And sometimes I've forced myself. I've forced myself to try to physically eat more. Just because that's just a bad habit. Like, I am a binge eater. I have an eating disorder. And although like it's something that I've worked on for years to overcome, and it's something that I'm still working on, like every day isn't perfect. So I'm not saying that that's okay. I'm just saying that it's okay. You know, you get over it, you work through it, and you keep going, and you don't look back. You know, you look back for what you need to take from it, but you don't get down about it and beat yourself up about it. You know, I'm down 58 pounds and I'm feeling good. And that's it. Like, that's all I have. And now I'll stop here because this video is a little bit of a mess. So I try to be a little bit more put together, but I was just sitting here crafting. I'm sitting here working on some vinyl for a t-shirt, just crafting away. And I'm like, today is the 21st. It's my 2-month surgery anniversary. So I'm like, I just wanted to jump in and make a quick video real quick. So please excuse all the rambling. I tried to be a little bit more concise in my videos because I know y'all don't like to waste time, and I don't want to waste your time or waste mine. So that's it. That's all I got. Thank you so much for watching. Please like this video and please subscribe if you haven't already. I post videos weekly, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So please subscribe and turn your notifications on so you are alerted when a new video drops. Please also follow me on social media. I am on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. You can find me at Sleeved and Awesome, all one word. And yeah, that's all that I have. So thank you for sharing in all my excitement of being 2 months post-op. And I will be back super soon with another video.